All right, so we have incontinence. Incontinence comes from multiple reasons with dementia. One is that there's a very high quality skill with the control mechanism at the bottom of your bladder. It's a little sphincter muscle. And so when you want to urinate, you have to squeeze your bladder while you release this little sphincter muscle. And it's two different sets of nerve activity. And you've got to sequence it. So you don't want to let this get saggy before you've gotten to the right place at the right time to let it go. But your brain has to notice that your bladder is being stretched, and you have to allow time to go from where you are to the place where you want to go to the bathroom. And as you develop dementia, you're less able to keep up with how much time does it take me to get to the bathroom from here? Where is the bathroom? Oh, what I'm feeling is my bladder. Uh-oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. And the more I think about it, guess what happens? My bladder goes, yeah, that's a great idea. And it's like, no, 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 not here. So at first I have accidents. And then what happens is I'm embarrassed by the accidents because I don't have incontinence products on, because I was getting ready to go, oh, I just didn't make it. So what my brain says is hide the evidence. We don't want anybody to know we're having this problem. What we miss is that they lose their sense of smell of urine as a problem. So they hide the stuff in the clean clothes drawer, in the closet, under the mattress. And our nose is like, what in the world is going on here? And then we find it, and if we're not careful, we go, Mom, what are you doing? You can't, no, 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 no. Why are you putting these back on? Because I could also find them, and they're dry. And I don't smell urine, so I put them back on. And you're like, what are you doing wearing that? I wasn't, what do you mean, what am I doing? It was, somebody put it under the mattress. And we're going, Mom, that was you. And it was like, well, no, why would I do that? Somebody came in here and did that. So this incontinence early on is often an embarrassing thing. And we make it worse because we point it out. Rather than, yeah, let's just get those things out of there. And let's start looking at our watch and going, oh, you know what? Come help me in the kitchen for a minute. Oh, we better wash our hands. Tell you what, let's stop by. You go first, I'll go next. Because what we'll do is go to the bathroom on the way to go do something. But I've got to start paying attention to when was the last time you went, because you can't keep up with time anymore, and you're not really paying that careful attention. By the middle and late part of the disease, I'm actually losing the ability to coordinate this with this. And so I have episodes where I didn't even know I went. I didn't know I was wet. I thought I was okay. And then we try to embarrass the person by saying, no, you're drenched, let me change you. Which, well, who do you change? You change babies. So then this is like a very uncomfortable thing. Instead, I might go, oh, you got something on your pants. Oh, it's really wet. Man. Let's try, that's not comfortable. Ugh, yuck, it's all wet. But I don't say you've urinated on yourself. You're wet because you peed. And instead, it's just, well, I don't know how, and the people might even say, you know, I sat in water. It's like, huh, well, tell you what, don't sit in that again, but let's go get you cleaned up. And then we may need to think about, okay, they're not noticing. We need to have a system so I'm not having to clean the chairs, I'm not having to clean them. They don't like it when we have to do that. So maybe we start looking at pull-up opportunities or a pad in the pants so that it collects this urine that happens, and we're not having the drama of wet, having to deal with clothing and disrobing and being treated like you're incompetent. And late in the disease, the bladder may or may not fully empty, and so we may need to keep track of what's going on because urinary tract infections are very common.